So they are trying to sell her this perfect guy. But in reality, we all know you are not perfect. I'm not perfect. So why are you trying to lie to her? Because she's not perfect. Let her do the lying. Let her be the one who is worried about the image that she has to give it to portray to you. Yo, what's up, Inspired Alphas? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are talking about 4 common dating mistakes that make you look common to her, and it makes you average, kills your opportunity. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Feel at home. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's jump into it. Number 1, it's playing it safe. Guys, I can tell you from a fact, a story, that every time you try to play it safe with the women that you meet, it never ends good. I can tell you how I've lost so many opportunities with women because I just played it safe. I never wanted to either hurt her feelings or appear like I'm a jerk or an asshole. But in reality, once you start caring, once you start playing it safe, asking yourself, if I send her this text, how is she going to respond or how is she going to react? That is the end. 100%. Think about it. That is the end, because this is what most guys are doing. You see, think about the reasoning behind why you care or why you are playing it safe. Because you think that you can't have any other woman, so let me play it safe with this one and make sure that I have her. And this is what comes off to her. She's thinking, what is wrong with this guy? Because you become just like all the other guys who are trying to hit on her. So there's this emotion. I don't know what this emotion is, but it's fear. Anytime, say for example, you talk to the woman and you've exchanged contacts, and or you're texting back and forth. Every time you feel like you have you have fear in when you're texting her, then if it's the fear that is controlling you when you are texting her, then know that 100% it's going to have a negative effect. But when you are texting a woman and whatever it is you're texting her, you know that she might get confused, or it's something that you might show your guys and laugh about, then you know that you're on the right track, because it shows that you don't really care that much. And the more you don't care, the more she cares, because she wants to know what's wrong. Most guys are playing it safe. You are not. You are sending her these risky texts that she can't really decipher. She's just confused. She's thinking, what does this guy mean? So number 1, the common mistake you are doing, probably and this goes, it is automatic. Every time you get together with a chick, automatic, you get into safe mode. So you need to identify your safe mode and get out of that consciously. Have fun with her, play games with her, do everything that other guys are not doing with her. Number 2 is lying to impress her. See, this is one thing that I know 100%. When I do this, I'm like, that is out of character for me. Not just to women, but lying in general. Because if you lie, it means you fear. You fear that the truth will hurt you. What are you afraid of? You see, this happens when you either exaggerate your positive qualities. That is also lying to impress. So if you can identify these scenarios before they get out of your mouth. So if she asks you something that you feel like is a deep flaw. Embrace that flaw, because it is those flaws that make us human. If you try to be perfect with her, you are doing the common mistake that all other common guys are doing, because they are afraid of her not seeing them for who they really are. So they are trying to sell her this perfect guy. But in reality, we all know you are not perfect. I'm not perfect. So why are you trying to lie to her? Because she's not perfect. Let her do the lying. Let her be the one who is worried about the image that she has to give it to portray to you. You be yourself, be real, be authentic. And you'll find that women find that a turn on. A guy who embraces his own flaws is human. So guys, when you lie, when you are about to lie, think about it for a second and ask yourself, what is it that you fear? What is it about the guy or the woman that you fear, that you actually have to lie about? And then ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is she really worth lying? Is she really worth trying to convince her that, you are the right guy for her? Think about that. Think about that. Number three is pillow talk. Guys, this is one thing that oh my goodness, this is one thing that kills attraction without you even noticing. You see, you get with a chick and you business meetings, everything goes fine. Instead of going to sleep, you start talking about your emotions. In the morning, all the attraction is gone. Pillow talk is for pussies. Pillow talks, let her pillow talk with her friends. Let her pillow talk with her friends. You see, pillow talk is either gossip or your innermost emotions. If you are telling her how you feel, oh my goodness, the next day, the morning, she already knows you. Leave pillow talk to her friends or the guys that her best friends or whatever. You are the guy who blows her back, and then you go back to your business. Let her try to get more information from you. Otherwise, if you are trying to pillow talk to her, telling her your emotions, because once you start doing this, you become vulnerable. You lose your masculine frame. You get into her frame. Now you are all emotions. But we all know that for a relationship to work, for a relationship to be healthy, there has to be that balance, emotion and logic. You are the logic side. So be the logic side. Stop pillow talking with women. Otherwise, you are just a little bitch. Last but not the least is being predictable. Say you want to take her out, you are predictable where you're going to take her out. You don't want to take risky chances. You see, guys either think the perfect date is where it's expensive or it's something fancy. But this is actually contrary to popular belief. For me, I know the cheaper the date, the better. If it's free, oh my goodness, it becomes so fun. Because there are no expectations. Set the expectations low to avoid any future inconveniences. Because you see, the moment you start showing her that you can take her out on expensive dates, then you become that guy to her. The guy who goes on expensive dates. But if you're the guy who is unpredictable, one time you are taking her out on a picnic, the next day maybe it's a fancy date, the next time you are doing something completely out of her mind. She can't even understand what's going on in your head. But if you're the guy who is just always doing the right thing, let me take her out on a date, on a proper date, let me buy her flowers, let me do this and that, things that she expects, then it loses the value. But if you do the nice guy things in a bad boy mode, where they are unpredictable, you might buy her flowers, but she never expects it. She never knows when you'll buy her flowers. She never expects when she will go out on a fancy date. You keep her guessing. Now this is where you become more mysterious. You become the guy that she can't resist. She's always thinking about you. Otherwise, you fall into the category of a common man. And if you're in the category of a common man, don't try to go for the extraordinary women. Go for the common women who expect the common man treatment. Otherwise, the game's up here. You need to be on your top-notch behavior. You need to maintain your frame. You need to be 100% masculine. And you need to be very, very conscious in everything that you do. Anyway, hopefully you got value from today's video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out.